That's why I said her vanilla.
I'm glad you got project. Got project. Got 100.
Never know. 5 or something. You see it on like 5 or something. I'll fade out. Hey, hi. How are you guys? Welcome to
So listen, hear me out.
Alright, let's get into it. We've got a lot on the docket for today.
Got a lot of juicy stuff to talk about, y'all. A lot.
So let's start with our main man Maxwell and his Maxwell the Stallion. And the Stallion. He was good.
I mean, it was riding too.
Okay.
Okay. That was a good time.
I said,
Right, cowgirl.
I was sure. I said, I've never seen Maxwell like that.
Hey.
I said, go back to the Soul Train Award performance he did.
Yeah.
Ooh, 16 minutes.
That was 3 months
pure
ago.
entertainment. If you've never seen it, go on YouTube and watch it.
I think we should include that link for y'all.
Fucking hilarious.
In the comments, cause y'all.
Fucking hilarious.
Y'all have to watch it. Don't do drugs, kids.
Cocaine is that's a beautiful 48, almost 49-year-old man dropping it down like it's hot.
Wow.
Maxwell got that hand. In the
Yeah, the hand. Y'all see the hand? Y'all ever see the hand when he couldn't I realize?
Yeah, Bobby Brown got that same.
What's up with the hand, y'all? Don't do drugs, kids.
Because remember, black don't crack.
Bobby Brown got the same hand. Yeah.
That means a lot.
It says a lot. Yeah. You better lay low.
Lastly, hey, wait! That's mine. Let me handle this. Better chill. You better lay low.
Love you, girl. Love you. They just call hold it down for
I wanted to do the name so bad, but I could not remember.
I know you tell me.
It was
Ronnie, Terry, something. Please, something. They give up, hold it down for it.
Yeah.
To my Nippy Inc. family, Donna, Lynn, Pat, Lori, Shelly, Aaliyah, Rose, Brian, Darren, and Ulysses, thank you for holding down the fort.
Love you, girl.
We love you.
That is so funny.
Well, let's talk about something that people don't necessarily love.
Mm-hmm.
So, as we mentioned, Maxwell and his beautiful knees are on tour. Mm-hmm. And he took along with him Anthony Hamilton and Joe. Hi. Now, what a lot of concert goers are not too fond of, those who chose to meet and greet these artists were a bit upset because there was a clear barrier between them and the artist, which is a bit noticeable in the photos, not necessarily at first glance, but again, I mean, hey, what are your thoughts, ladies?
I wholeheartedly 100% support it because
is still coronavirus. I think we should insert that.
Coronavirus! Coronavirus!
We have to. But great. And for one, because I know how my sisters feel about it. I know how my girls feel about it. Well, one girl in particular. We all know who she is. Yeah. I just feel that we're gonna take these extra precautions because if I get sick, there ain't no tour. How am I make my money? And I'm saying it as if I was Maxwell, Anthony, or Joe. How am I make my money if I'm sick? Fooling around with y'all. So I'm gonna protect myself.
I'm sorry. And you are.
Yes, ma'am.
Jamie.
Oh, me? I feel like
It should be no tour.
that's just me personally. I understand. Get your money, man. But like you said, coronavirus. I mean, then again, you're right. If niggas show up, that's their problem. That's their prerogative. But I feel like it's I don't want to say ignorance, but it's like, why have a meet and greet if you know that these things are going on? But you're doing it because you want your money. Just have your concert going on with your day. But you chose to have a meet and greet, knowing what was going to happen, knowing that there was going to be some backlash, but you don't care because you got paid already. So, that's all I'm saying. But to each his own.
Well, I'm pretty much in the middle. So I feel like as a concert goer, I know it's a pandemic, and I know when I'm looking for tickets, it has to be an artist that I really, 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 really want to go see, or have to have free tickets and be like, okay, I really do want to go see that.
She good for the free ticket, y'all.
I don't know why. How? Man, I just
Never understood it.
But it's like, realistically, I know where like certain venues are going to be in, right? So if they're coming to your city, you see what venue it's going to be. You know the layout of the venue. You know how close you're going to be to the next person over. You know what's going on. You should know that stadium or whatever center they're in, what rules they have as far as coronavirus. So if you're taking safety precautions, and not just for that, but whatever they had preset to go to the concert, why are you so mad that the artist is trying to protect themselves? I would understand that as a concert goer because, say somebody else don't care, the city before me, now they get sick and now ain't no concert for me, I'm gonna be mad. And that's facts. But also as a concert goer, I'm not doing no meet and greet, barrier or not. It's coronavirus. I barely did meet and greets before Corona because I knew what it was. You stand in line, you meet the person, you might get a handshake, a hug, hey, how you doing? Take your picture, next.
$75 extra on your ticket.
That's what it is. You're waiting hours to do that. That's before the pandemic. So I wouldn't go do no meet and greet anyway. But I would understand like waiting all of those hours and then going to the meet and greet and seeing this barrier. I would feel some type of way if I was standing in line and got up to the front of the line and saw that. So I do understand, but at the same time, you have to take responsibility for the fact that you purchased that. That's what you paid for. And say there's no barrier there, right? Say there's no barrier. You're standing in a line full of hundreds of people. He's meeting and greeting each and every one of you, getting contact with each and every one of you. Say just a person in front of you, cough on their hand and touch this man.
That's so
and
nasty.
you're next.
That's
now
so nasty.
you're out for 2 weeks.
That's so nasty.
Because you decided
No.
you wanted to go to a concert and pay for a meet and greet. Because you wanted to touch this human being so bad.
I'm personally not a fan of concerts. concerts give me so much anxiety, so like I couldn't imagine. I could imagine being at a Maxwell because that's an older crowd.
Right.
So, but like
a hip hop or rap concert, my anxiety be like, "Whoo, I'm moving quick, okay?" Because it's
niggas are
like
crazy.
people bring guns to shit.
and shit. What? It be.
I know they be having security and shit, but you know you just
but
don't.
even with the security, it's like it's thousands of people in this arena.
Yeah, and then I'd be like, I'm gonna have to look for my nearest exit the entire time and can't focus on the concert because I have to be like, okay, my exit is here, so if something should break out, I'm going here.
And you got sneakers.
And that's too much for me.
You gotta wear sneakers.
But I might be able to do a Maxwell joke because it seems the crowd is a little older.
I mean,
not saying that you can't be old and crazy
still,
and all that, but
It's
there's less likely of a chance, because the anxiety I would feel at like a Beyonce concert, the anxiety I would feel, because one, it's gonna be thousands of people there.
That's day.
Like no.
Sold out, quick, gone. First day out.
First 30 minutes. Okay.
The day's not done,
Like,
but them sales are over.
they be like ticket sales were on sale from this day to this day. No. From this
hour to this minute.
Yeah. But yeah, concerts are, especially after the Travis Scott thing. I think we should talk about that too.
We should definitely talk about that.
I can't.
We should definitely talk about that. Because that's another episode. We're just going to talk about this thing really, really quick. Saw this video earlier in the week.
So I decided to take my son's father off of child support because it was causing turmoil in our co-parenting relationship. Recently, I looked up a few places for him to get his CDL so that he could possibly start his own trucking company, or he can even carry loads and make money for himself. What I decided was, you know what, Brittany, let me change my mindset. Let me help us take care of our child. And that's co-parenting.
There was this woman who was speaking about her personal experience with her child's father. She decided that it would be best for their relationship and for the child if she took her child's father off of child support. And then said she's personally helping him get excuse me, his CDL, so he can.
I got my CDL. Y'all gonna catch that on the back end.
Yeah, we'll catch it on the back
Ooh,
end.
on the back end.
On the back end. But to personally help him do that and I guess start his career in that field.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Co-parenting
is helping your baby daddy take care of your kid. I disagree.
That's wild.
That sounds like mothering. That's what it's all about. She had me in the first half.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
No.
Not gonna lie. Definitely had me in the first half. Because when you were talking about taking him off child support because it was better for the relationship, I get that.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Then she started to say how she went and looked and searched on how he can get his CDL and start his career and is helping him finance that and all that. That sounds like you have 2 kids.
And only one came out of my vagina.
And only one came out of your hoo-ha. One went in it to make the other come out of your hoo-ha. How was that? That's wild.
I don't know what we have to do to. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be I don't know if it's gonna be who that. I don't want to say blame, but who are we gonna How do you correct their son off or child off into the world when they're not ready. And then they have a kid. No, okay.
No, I get it now.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't know where you were going with that first.
And when they have a kid, there's still that kid that's not ready because you done sent them out in the world and been like, you gotta get out my house by 18 by the time you graduate, or you gotta get out of my house and go get a job. I don't know. Like, I don't want to say blame, but we gotta do better as
What does
a.
that mean?
Like,
What does that mean? What does that mean? Like, what? I want to ask someone that. What does me moving out at 18 mean? What does that do for you? What does that do for me?
This is, first of all, we're not gonna get into it because that is a whole
nother
series
topic
of episodes. Because that's a rabbit hole we're getting off topic. Because
That's just you go ask somebody that then. What does
food for thought.
can they for your thoughts?
So, from a perspective of a child who thought her parents co-parented correctly and well, that's wild. Because who would not?
And she shouldn't. She should not.
And you, and that's your co-parenting well. You can parenting well.
Well, to take care of it.
That's what co-parenting is all about.
That's what it's all about.
That's
Co-parenting.
scary. That's scary.
Co-parenting.
Says the three bitches with no kids. Woo! It was in here. I couldn't get it out fast enough. That shit too funny. Place. Next song.
Okay. We are going to talk about something way more lighthearted.
Yes.
We're going to talk about someone we know and love, Miss
Debbie
Deb. Old classmate of ours.
What was this?
An old classmate of ours recently went viral just for having a little gym crush.
I was recording my hip thrust when my gym crush came to say hi to me.
I'm just thinking with my dick.
I haven't seen this guy in like 2 weeks.
I'm just thinking with my dick.
Please, why was I cheesing so
My shit
hard?
dumb. I'm just thinking with my line on my mind. VIP going mad. Bands
Not
make
him
a
giving me
dance with a
another
bag full of Zans. Got my Vans in advance, acting bad
I
on
moved
the
to a
tail.
different area,
Plans cost a
and he
grand,
came
put
over to
that
say
ass in
bye
my
before he
hands.
left.
I'm a bag full of cash. She a model. I'm a getter, seen them not. She stopped, popped, and squat by the zipper. Thinking out loud, my dick plot.
It was so adorable, it was so cute. It was one of the first things I saw when I got up in the morning. And I looked and I said, is this Deborah? Wow. These are a lot of comments and views and likes. This is crazy. She's just talking about this guy she likes at the gym. And he gave her a hug. And he kept coming over to talk to her.
Tree hugs. I'm just saying, you gotta point that out.
3 of them.
And people are invested. And we love that. We love to see it. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully, he's a great guy and he likes her and this might work out. So that's just more lighthearted. Let's talk about that. Shout out to Debbie Dad.
Other boom boom.
Shout out to Black Love. Shout out.
You got my heart.
Woo! This is hot. Very, 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 very
Is it
hot.
juicy, girl? Is it juicy?
Juicy. But before we get to that, we're gonna get to Mr. Kev on stage. We love Kev on stage around here. And he's very much friends with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Mr. Will Smith.
They did.
They are so close that Will Smith actually looked him up at the Oscars. He did.
What's up, man? How you feeling, man?
How are you?
What's up, man? How you feeling, man?
How are you? And Jada was like, "Wow, you know him? I don't even know him. How do you know him? I I want to know.
Hey,
I want to know
how you
him.
doing?
Yeah, so I love that for Kevin. Kevin has been advocating that Will is his friend, and he's finally gotten the confirmation through that Dapped and that What Up fam. It was beautiful to see him.
It was really.
It
Gave
my
me
heart.
goosebumps.
It was
My heart.
literally
swelled.
gave
It was
me
so
goosebumps.
beautiful
Yeah.
to see.
Because when y'all win, we win.
Hello.
Okay.
What
We love it.
Little Baby and Kurt Franklin say? We win, we win, we win.
Hey, I said it feels so good. We will, we will, we will, we will, we will.
So that's definitely not a song that came up in my head. I'm definitely much more of a like not trap gospel because that was definitely trap gospel. More
It was
of
loud.
gospel.
That was fire.
And we win, we win, we win, we win. Yeah, that's what came in my
I ain't
head.
that
Yeah.
churchy. I don't
I'm
know that.
very, very churchy. Definitely the most
churchy,
churchy.
but I ain't that churchy.
I'm the least churchiest. But I love the Lord. I shall go to Fiki.
Okay. Now, as much joy as that brought us to see Kev on stage get dapped up by Will, we were just as shook when we saw him smack Chris Rock.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Y'all,
What?
y'all.
I heard about it before I saw it.
I did too.
And when I heard about it, I thought it was fake. I thought it was
joke.
staged. I thought it was a joke.
A
A
joke.
joke.
Because it's the Oscars. You know, you have
We're
Chris Rock, he's a
acting.
comedian, he's hosting. I knew nothing about the Oscars until the day it happened.
He wasn't even hosting. This thing. He was presenting.
Oh, he wasn't hosting?
No,
Oh, he
girl.
hosted.
No, was why he was there.
That's how you know I watch. So, I saw my grandmother was watching the Oscars. I was like, oh, okay. Then she texted the family group chat and was like, Will Smith just slapped Chris Rock. So I thought it was a joke. And then I saw it. I was shook. I said, that ain't a joke.
It was not. I thought it was staged too.
But it
by the
was
way
a
it
full
looked.
circle moment.
When I first watched it, I was like, this is not real.
It's not. Because he was
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is fake.
So,
It was the, oh wow.
Oh, wow.
No. It was Lupita bitch in the back. Like,
Lupita had me shook. I was like, oh.
she said,
I said,
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Lupita had me shook. I was like, oh.
she said,
I said, oh.
I'm going to, okay?
y'all, her face was funny. Like, when I tell you that her reaction alone is going to make her, like, I mean, she's already famous. We love Lupita Duh. But if she wasn't,
bitch, okay?
that would have been her famous song. Like,
Listen,
Can I go to the bathroom?
what do you say? What do you say?
keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Get wife's name out your fucking mouth. Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Yes.
Check that shit.
Yes.
Now, ho, no.
He said that then Chris Rock, I will. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, forever.
Put that shit
bitch.
down.
You got to.
Don't let it happen
You got
again.
to. Because if that man would get up out of his seat at the Oscar
The Academy
to
Award.
walk onto the stage
when he's nominated.
and smack fire out of Chris Rock.
You say, ugh.
Good form. Good form.
No, for real. He made sure to stand 10
Good form.
toes down, swung back, and smack.
Fire.
And you can see people have slowed it down. You can see Chris face like, slow down. I just want to get
Y'all, that had
that's
some
internet will
interesting
never
stuff
forget.
to wake up to.
We'll never forget.
Okay.
She woke up to it. I went to sleep today.
All right. Yeah, because I did not, and this is crazy. You know what? I was telling her last night. I said, hey, I texted her. I said, hey, record the Oscars because I want to see it. I get home, she says, I didn't record the Oscars. I just recorded the red carpet. I don't give a damn about the red carpet. I don't see that shit on social media. I don't want to see the performances. I don't want to see shit like this. Shit like this. And I get up this morning. I got on Facebook, y'all, and I seen somebody post this long ass paragraph about it. It just said Smith and Rock. And so I was like, oh, I'm just scroll by, right? And so I kind of like to be, I'm glad they never put me in Facebook jail. Wow. Because I'm kind of a menace on Facebook. I see like, it had a whole bunch of comments under it. So I was like, oh, let me scroll back up. I want to see what the hell she's talking about now. Because it had a whole bunch of comments. So I was just like, I like getting into some shit this morning. So let's go see. I get up there and I start reading the shit. And lo and behold, Will Smith and smacked the fuck out of Chris Rock.
Smacked the whole fuck.
And now I'm all on Instagram trying to find it. Somebody got this video. I have to see the video. So now I'm waking up, I'm mad because of the shit. So I'm like, damn. So, I finally see the video. Those of y'all, they know me. They get me. Jada Pinkett Smith, that's my wife. And is, because that woman there, since 2010, baby, you have my heart. Since you was Christina Hawthorne, whew, y'all don't even know. So when I seen all this shit going on, because my heart really swelled when her entanglement happened, because I was like, y'all not gonna come for Jada. And y'all still coming for her. Let me tell y'all something else. I bet y'all won't say shit now about Miss Smith, Miss Pinkett Smith. Okay. Bet you not gonna be who?
We're gonna slap that ass down, ho. He gonna find you, and he will kill you.
Did y'all forget? In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spent most of my day. Nigga got sent away for fighting.
Mike Lowry showed up then. What up, nigga? Mike Lowry showed the fuck up then.
Okay, sorry. You like Mike
Lowry? Oh,
everybody would be like, Mike, leave Will alone.
That's the shot.
And he will.
Leave Will.
And then he also said he's not gonna press charges, which is exactly what should be done. Because if he were to press charges, I mean, legally, of course, you could go ahead and you could win. Socially, that's a loss, but you already lost because you got smacked. And honestly, it was a full circle moment because you were talking smack 6 years ago when you were hosting the Oscars. Okay. So now back at the Oscars, giving real hater vibes, giving real coon vibes, giving shuck and jive. Very much. For the whitey. Very much so. Yeah, very much whitey's on the moon.
Was all that money I made last year for Whitey on the moon? How come I ain't got no money here? Whitey's on the moon.
And that's why you got smacked right back at the Oscars.
Bitch. Same stage, same time, same place, ho.
One thing I was just going to be very controversial to this conversation, our particular conversation, is the hashtag Oscars so white. Y'all, so I have been kind of fascinated in this hashtag since I think it popped up last year or year before last. And I knew it, but I never went into it. And so then I started realizing, okay, there's a whole bunch of people who should have won the Academy Award for such and such in that category or whatever. So after I seen the smack, I was like, because honestly, no, we don't condone the violence. We're not going to condone the violence. But do I think that he should have hit him?
Hell yeah.
Out of the like he's protected, yeah. I just said there's always a time and place for something. So do I think that was the time and place? No, because Oscars so white. This is why we have the hashtag,
And then allegedly, Tyler Perry and Denzel Washington had to go over to Will Smith and hey, it's all right, it's okay, I'm just saying.
So not here, bro. Not here.
That's nigga shit.
Exactly, and I didn't want to be the one to say it, but
That's nigga shit.
you know, I didn't.
You gotta say it. I mean, at the end of the day, Will Smith is a nigga. He's always gonna be a nigga. Period. They feel that way about us all, which is why they don't want us there. Do I condone the fact that he went up on the Oscar stage and smacked the fuck out of his No, which is why I was so shook that he did that. Because I've never seen him
In that
so
manner.
riled up to even do something like that. And I was like, Will, what are you thinking?
That's some young nigga shit.
Now, in the white community, you're losing respect. Black people, we gonna have your back.
Dog.
We gonna have your back, and even stronger. Cause we like, oh, you still gonna get wet.
I've been with
Y'all keep talking about me and my wife.
You talking about this girl right here? My wife? You talking about my wife?
My wife? About my wife. Her. Right here. Alright. Watch this.
I'm gonna show you.
You want to see me do it
I'm
again?
gonna show you.
Want me to do it again? Fuck Chris Rock. With his white ass.
Wow.
Okay. Facts. Speaking of facts.
So, Black History Fact of the Day.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Since we talked about COVID-19, I definitely want to shine a light on this particular fact about a slave named Onesimus. In the 18th century, Onesimus, I'm sure I'm not saying his name right, because Onesimus, I don't know. He came up with the idea basically of vaccinations, which is crazy. I'm just now learning about this. My mom has always said, like something, like if it had to do with a shot, vaccine, especially with the COVID-19 vaccine being ready and available, she's always said inoculated. I don't know if y'all heard her say it, but I always said the word inoculated to me. Or inoculated. And I was so confused. I thought that she was making a good word this entire time. When I looked up this fact, and I found out that that is exactly what Onesimus did. So he introduced, if y'all know the process of how vaccines work, he introduced the virus to a healthy patient, maybe on an open wound, and while monitored, that new virus that was introduced to the open wound can allow the body to basically know how to fight it off. So that's how vaccinations work. So I just thought that was something very interesting, that in the 18th century, enslaved person named Onesimus basically was the creator of the idea of vaccinations, and it was actually for the smallpox virus that he did this.
So informative. Never knew. They hate us because they ain't us. Oh,
And that's another fact. Well, it's been a wonderful time. We've had so much fun talking about all these amazing things, all these amazing black people.
Always.
Guys, remember, like Ellen says, be kind to one another. And don't forget, you only got one life to live. You got to live it. Nobody else. Okay?
Hey,
Remember that.
Hello,
Teacher. Yes, that's what we should do with one another. Like, we really should, nurture each other, teach each other, because, one day we're the next generation. So we have to provide that stability for our kids, grandkids, whatever. So
our children, but other people as well. It's not a bad thing to share knowledge with other people you don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of being a blessing to somebody else.
and you can do it right now.
you never
Like
too
sharing
old
this
to
video.
liking it and
Subscribing.
That's how you do it.
Sharing. Why would you not?
Must never.
How can I stand you?
Ain't no ocean, ain't no sea. Yeah.
I guess until next time.
Until next time.
It
So
has
long.
been.
Farewell.
Hey.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So listen.
Hear me out.
Oh, I got the song.
I'm about to sing a song.
I'm about to sing a song because this is what happens. This is the message.
Message.
When you mess with the wrong person.
I was giving very much Whitney.
Oh, I thought I was giving Tina.
I can give it a little Tina, but that was giving Whitney. But she was.
Introducing White Claw Surf.
Yeah, what, man? You see how to be hating? It's a let you know.
I thought you be like so.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Oh, damn, never mind.
We're not good on internet. Smacks. You're crying.
What he said? Okay.
If you know what that is, you real. You know what that is.